What's up, y'all? We are checking out the history and the book of gangster rap. Since we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop, let's go ahead and get into this book and check it out, y'all. Hit that thumbs up button.
Cultivated a loyal following. They gravitated toward his Black Panthers inspired messaging and political commentary. Around the same time in Hayward, 15 miles south of Oakland, Spice One was emerging as the San Francisco Bay Area's preeminent straight up gangster rapper. His overtly violent rhymes were driven by graphic murder talk on such songs as 187 Proof,
Hmm.
Trigger Gots No Heart. In 187, he wrote, Yet Too Short, Digital Underground, Del the Funky Homo Sapien, and Paris were each capturing different segments of the rap buying public, with Too Short having the streets locked down, Digital Underground appealing to the college crowd, Del the Funky Homo Sapien sewing up the skater set,
Hmm.
and Paris attracting the revolutionary minded. Even though Too Short rapped about the world in which gangster rappers existed, he didn't present himself as a gangster. Instead, he was more focused on money and how crime was crippling his city. Spice One was a bona fide gangster rapper,
Hmm.
but he was a lone wolf of sorts, albeit a hugely popular one with 3 gold albums. Unlike most of the gangster rappers in Southern California, Ice-T, Ice Cube, or Compton, Eazy-E, NWA, Compton's Most Wanted, DJ Quick, who were part of a camp of similar artists, Spice One was not part of a larger movement of artists that helped sustain either his success or his visibility. Another set of artists from the area, though, was about to seize the street audience in what would later be christened as the Yay area. Based in Vallejo, about 30 miles north of San Francisco, E40 and the Click, E40's brother, D-Shot, sister, Sugar T, and cousin, B Legit, began gaining traction in the early 90s thanks to such releases as The Clicks, Mr. Flamboyant, and E40's Captain Save-A-Ho and Practice Looking Hard. When Mr. Flamboyant came out, it just swept our whole area, Kansas City rapper Tech Nine said. There was nothing like it musically, and E40 was just giving game in a way that was exciting to the fan, no matter how young they were, because some of that game was over the head of the young ones, but the delivery was so new and exciting, and still is today. It sounded like nothing we'd ever heard before. E40 and the Click's blend of street tales, running the gamut from gangster stories and pimp tales to life lessons and business tips, made them more than just gangster rappers. Similar to the G-Funk artists, the way E40 and the Click rapped wasn't loud, confrontational, or overtly aggressive like many other gangster rappers of the era. E40 was a gentler kind of gangster rap, said Leslie Big Les Seeger, former host of BET's Rap City. I didn't really feel threatened by anything he said or depicted in his rhymes. Furthermore, E40's slippery delivery style and his ability to make up words, to flip phrases, and to redefine terms made him instantly identifiable.
Hmm.
His vernacular and the way he rapped,
That thumbs up button, guys. Y'all get the chance.
he rapped like no fucking body in the Bay Area has ever rapped, said Yuckmouth, who grew up in Oakland, California,
Yuck
about
Mouse is
25
dope.
miles south of Vallejo.
Yuck Mouse is one of my favorite rappers from the Bay Area, from the Northern California sector.
How quick he is and how sharp he is putting it together has always been the key to his success, and the words he invents from the gate. He was calling the police the Popo Penelope, the Federales. He had lingo and words that we didn't know. He put that out there and we started rocking with it. E40 pioneered virtually a dictionary's worth of slang,
Hmm.
including fashizi, adding izzle to the end of words, and
Hey man, I thought Snoop started that. For Shizzle, he got that from E40.
referring to marijuana as broccoli. E40 is a trendsetter, Tech Nine said, but his
Hmm.
trends never die. His flow is groundbreaking. He has an ear for music. Sonically, E40's and the Clicks' music was also distinctive. It was spearheaded by producers Mike Mosley, who had met E40 in the streets before they started making music together, and Sam Bostic, a funk and soul musician who had released Circuitry starring Sam Bostic in 1985 on Atlantic Records. Mosley would play the initial take on the material, and then have Bostic come in and replay it.
Anyway, y'all want to check it out? It's called The History of Gangster Rap. I'm gonna come back with more of it later on. But if you like this part, go ahead and if you want to hear more of it, go to check it out on Audible. History of Gangster Rap, the Book of Gangster Rap. Go ahead and check it out, guys. What y'all think about that, man? I love to hear the history about. You rarely hear too much about the northern part of California, like Oakland and San Francisco, and I guess like the Bay Area. Hip hop artists like E40, um, Mac. What's the other one called? Drake. Mac Dre. I never see some of them that are famous only on the northern side or just in Cali that I've never heard of, but started getting into their music once I learned about them when I first moved to Southern California. Anyway, guys, what y'all think about this? But leave your comments, subscribe to Charles and Israel. Hit that thumbs up button.